Hi again, my name is Chris, and this week for my project I further developed my heal over time based character for the game League of Legends. This week I was focusing on balancing the amount of healing against different variations of 2 versus 2 scenarios which you would encounter in the game. The way the game works is there's 3 different lanes with 5 different character, or 5 versus 5 scenarios. So generally what you get is 2 on the top lane, 1 in the middle lane, and 2 in the bottom lane. The bottom lane is generally where you have your support character as well as your physical damage character, which would be your late game damage dealer. So what I did was I set it up for 2 versus 2 scenarios with 3 of my other friends. What we did was I played as like a support character that is already implemented in the game, basically to try and give the simulations of the other abilities that my character would have in the game. For the healing aspect, that was a little more difficult. What I decided to do, and what all of us decided that would be the best option, would be to use health potions that are already implemented into the game. However, the amount of healing was rather low, so we can only get actual in-game simulation based on healing from level 2 to about level 6. After that point, the healing kind of started to drop because it didn't increase when gameplay. So the simulations gave us a pretty good idea of where the healing needed to be and the healing growth needed to be. So what I did was I took those numbers and I altered a bit from what I did in my last presentation, and I lowered the amount of healing that my character would be doing because the stackable amount was just way too high. So I got my numbers where I wanted to be, and after spreading out and doing the different variations from the levels 1 to 18, I got them pretty spot on where I want them. They're very close to the existing healing that is already in the game, and after doing math for all of them, all the characters in the game, all the characters for their cooldown, health, amount for each of their spells actually ranged about the same. They all grew about the same, and they were only about 1 to 2 healing per second off of each other through the whole advancement through the game. So since after I ran my data from levels 2 to 6, I got my character, ran the simulations for late game out of the game using my spreadsheet, and they match pretty much everything that is already in the game. So at this point, I've pretty much set all the numbers that I would like for my character to be at. All that's really left is to write the code for my character and get a 3D model for my character. After that point, I could then run simulations with modified in-game scenarios using code that I could develop, and then see how that all works. However, that kind of situation would take quite a bit for me to do because I don't know how to do that yet. So that's a bit much, but hopefully in the future I could develop this character completely for an actual game. So that's about it. Until next time.